Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daytona 500 here with your host, Fighter. We're here today with beautiful, sunny, clear skies with 57 degrees, and we're going to be doing qualifying here for the Daytona 500. So let's get this underway here. That way we can figure out where we're going to be at.
Here comes your first time lap. One more lap. 48.598.
And there we go.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
And we got first. We got the pole. Alright, so let's get a rundown on what we're looking at for the track. This is a 200 lap race. We have 42 different cars besides ourselves on here. It's set on 86. I have it set on an automatic read on difficulty level, which basically what we usually do before we do these recordings is we go through and race the race in single player before we go into our championship to set the difficulty to where it's going to be something a little on the difficult side, so it's not too hard for me, but at the same time it's not too easy where I'm passing people like there ain't no tomorrow. We have it as realistic as possible when it comes to damage level, and also yellow flags are on. Weather is automatic, so it will change as it goes through. And then let's get the actual track information. We have the track pit speed is 55 miles an hour. It's a 2.5 mile tri-over restrictor plate track, 31 degrees in the turns. Front stretch, we have 3,800 feet, that's banked 3 degrees. The back stretch is 3,000 feet, and it's also banked 3 degrees. And then the tri-oval is banked 18 degrees. And also, north for this track is up in this area, if I'm not mistaking what this is meaning. So north is this way from the track, so this would be south, this would be east, or west and east. So, alright, so, and then let's take a look at our starting grid for the race. You have me starting on the pole, Jeff Gordon starting second, third, Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte fourth, fifth, Ricky Rudd, sixth, Bill Elliott, seventh, Ken Schrader, eighth, Jimmy Spencer, ninth, Bobby Hillen, 10th, Michael Waltrip, 11th, Dale Jarrett, 12th, Rick Mast, 13th, Johnny Benson, 14th, Ernie Irvin, 15th, Jeff Burton, 16th, Dale Earnhardt, 17th, you have Bobby Labonte, 18th, you have Hutch Strickland, 19th, Ricky Craven, 20th, Bobby Hamilton, 21st, Mark Martin, 22nd, Kyle Petty, 23rd, Steve Grissom, 24th, Ted Musgrave, 25th, Jeff Bodine, 26th, Sterling Marlin, 27th, Wally Dallenbach, 28th, Mike Wallace, and we'll keep going together. Wallace brothers will actually be starting together back there in the pack. 29th, Kenny Wallace, Joe Nemechek in the 30th position, 31st, Lake Speed, 32nd, Jeremy Mayfield, 33rd, I don't know that guy's name, to be honest with you. 34th, Robert Presley. 35th, Darrell Waltrip. 36th, Ward Burton. 37th, Dave Marcus. 38th, Ed Sawyer, I think. I'm not going to swear to it. 39th, Derek Colt. 40th, Mike Skinner. 41st, man, a lot of these names I'm not remembering for whatever reason right now. And 42nd is here card, 43, Mike Shepard. So let's get on to the race, shall we?
Drivers!
Oh, shoot. Actually, before we get to the race, I almost forgot to do something, which could have been bad.
Drivers, to your cars.
We would have blown a motor quicker than anything we ever done.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright. So our fuel mileage, we're looking at about 63 laps on a tank of fuel, 22-gallon tank. So, but we'll more than likely only be going 40-some laps, going with past history here. We're looking at a 200-lap race. That's for 500 miles worth of laps. Racing tends to normally get anywhere between 3 to 4 wide at times. It's a little bit narrower than Talladega, so we can't get too crazy for too long. Track space does tend to run out. I am also using a steering wheel, the Logitech G27, and I do the shifting, so I got this as realistic as I can get it. I also have the Busch Clash, my rendition of it for what all NR2003 can do, and also the Gatorade Twin Duals as well, but both of those don't have mic working because I didn't realize I did not have my OBS set up properly to have the mic
ready now.
going
Going
right.
Pit cars in.
Alright, the start of the 1996 Winston Cup season is getting underway.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
as you can see, they're going to be staying too wide starting on the start of the race. It takes about a lap and a half to get under full speed on starts and restarts. Now this is a part of the track here that's really fun if you're going side by side, because there's a bump there from where the tunnel goes into the inside of the track from the outside of the track. I don't think that's there in the newer race after they did the repave. I could be mistaken, but it makes it really interesting to go even just double file for that matter out of turn 4. Here comes Ricky Rudd on my back bumper here. We're going to fall back a little bit here, let somebody else lead. That way we can get an idea how long it will take me to get back to the lead.
Still there.
We'll use that towards the end of the race for how long we can wait. Car's a little squirrely in traffic.
47.735. Still there. The next car's the leader. Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold your line. Inside. Clear inside.
Maybe not.
You're back in the lead.
So we won the Bush Clash. We didn't do too good at the Gatorade Twin Duels because we was trying to do strategy, but dumb old me forgot that everybody already pitted, so I wouldn't have been best to wait as long and pit during green flag conditions like I did, which ended up putting us almost 2 laps down. We still finished 18th either way, so that's something we learn from, and hopefully won't make that mistake in this race because this one is for points. tell you one thing, the July race is going to be very fun considering how dominant the cars being today. Alright everyone, give me a second. Man, you just gotta love telemarketers. Looks like we're already gonna get some lap cars that's falling behind on pace.
47.2.
That might even cause a wreck.
Still there. Clear.
That's what you call a slide draft right there, with a little bit of a touch. So it looks like around about lap 38 to 43 is where we're going to be making our first pit stop.
Inside. Clear inside.
We're shooting for lap 40, I guess.
Still there. Keep high.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it that time.
Still there. Clear.
Oh, wow. Huh. That's a surprise.
27.426.
Man, this car's actually really good. Huh.
That car's a lap down. 47.474. Car outside. Clear.
So far, caution free. Something's got to give some time. I want to take a look at something real quick, because them cars look like they're running pretty good back behind me. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got a little bit of 3 wide up here, and then it's all 2 wide. Back till we get about right here. Nice and tight. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Just why I want a restrictor plate track. Of course, you got me and Rusty Wallace. That's kind of got a little bit of a breakaway at the moment. Got about 9 or 10 laps left on fuel. Be putting this around about lap 39 to 40.
47. Keep it under 55. Keep it under
Oh, crap. Here we go.
Seconds.
Hold on.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Ah, shit.
Okay, we're under caution. 57.497. Stay behind the 43
Well,
car.
guys, our Daytona 500 might be over with.
You all right? We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Past the 75 car. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. You exploded a tire. Past the 75 car. You're smoking out there.
Ah, crap.
Past the 75 car.
I can't even see.
Past the 81 car.
Ah!
Past the
Fuck.
27 car. Past the 23 car.
We're done. We're done.
The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. You blew the engine.
Well, guys, I mean, it's rather unfortunate, but... Man. Right when we was coming down pit road, too. Oh, my gosh. Something always has to happen.
The pace cars in turn 3.
I really thought we had a car to win. We probably did. But, unfortunately, it's just how they go.
The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars entering the tri-oval.
Yeah, car's scrapped.
The pace cars in the tri-oval. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight.
Got another minute, very well.
The pace cars in turn 3.
So it's
pace
looking
cars
about
in turn 4.
37th is where we're going to be finishing at. That's rather unfortunate.
The pace cars entering the tri-oval. The pace cars in the tri-oval. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. We're almost out of fuel. You're gonna have to come in for a splash. The pace car's on the back straight. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Well, might as well pack her up, boys. So far, only one caution. Two cautions. Three cautions. Not many people's going to be on the lead lap, it looks like. Four cautions. Five cautions. Here we are. Steve Grissom is your winner, followed by Ernie Irvin in second place. Not too far back, it looks like. Bobby Hamilton is in third. Fourth, you have Rick Mass. Fifth, you have Jeff Burton. Sixth, you got Kenny Wallace. Seventh, Dale Earnhardt. Eighth, Rusty Wallace. Ninth, Hutch Strickland. And 10th, Ward Burton. That's your top 10. Then 11th, Mike Skinner. 12th, Bill Elliott. 13th, Kyle Petty. 14th, Jeremy Mayfield. 15th, Bobby Labonte. 16th, Ricky Craven. That's the last car on the lead lap. The rest of the cars are at least one lap down. 17th, Ricky Rudd. 18th, Jimmy Spencer. 19th, Dave Marcus. 20th, Darrell Waltrip. 21st, Wally Dallenbach. 22nd, the Zero car. 11th, Brett Bodine. 24th, Sterling Marlin. He's the last car only a lap down. 25th, Mike Wallace. 26th, Johnny Benson. 19th, or 27th, the 19 car. That's the last car, 2 laps down. 28th, you have Mike Shepard, 6 laps down. And then the rest of the cars either retired or part of an accident. 29th, Terry Labonte. 30th, Ted Musgrave. 31st, Derek Cope. 32nd, Jeff Gordon. 33rd, Jeff Bodine. 34th, Bobby Hillen. 35th, Joe Nemechek. 36th, Dale Jarrett. 37th, Ken Schrader. 38th, Elliott Sawyer, I think. 39th, Mike Waltrip. Then we ended up not finishing 37th, but 40th. And then 41st, Mark Martin. 42nd, Robert Presley. And 43rd, Lake Speed. And just because we finished in 40th and we probably only have ourselves either in the anywhere between the 37th and 40th position on points does not mean we still cannot win a championship. So let's move on. Point standings as they come right now: Steve Grissom is first, second Ernie Irvin, third Bobby Hamilton, fourth Rick Mass, fifth Jeff Burton, sixth Dale Earnhardt, seventh Kenny Wallace, eighth Rusty Wallace, ninth Hutch Strickland, and 10th Ward Burke. And that's it till next time. This will not be 70% by the time I get done running a single player race. That's a quick race. He'll probably be up more like 90% or so. So until next time, everyone, this is your host, Fighter here. We'll see you next week at North Carolina Speedway for the Goodrich Service 400.